we've essentially got organised crime figures running the construction sector in this country. This is the biggest corruption scandal in our country's history because we are talking about billions of dollars that are being paid by ultimately Australian taxpayers through the Victorian government, through the Albanese government, for bloated prices. Project times are being blown out, the costs are escalating, and for every kilometre of road that's being built or every hospital that's being built, there's a 30% CFMEU tax, at least. By the accounts of some of the developers and builders, it could be closer to 100%. So Australian taxpayers are being ripped off here. And what we saw in the United States with the mafia in control and the Teamsters and the relationship that existed there, it's essentially been adopted by crime figures here in Australia. The outlaw motorcycle gang members are intertwined with members of the CFMEU. The CFMEU has donated $11.5 million to Mr Albanese's party and to Ms Allen's party. They are completely and utterly compromised, and the corruption here goes to the heart of the Albanese government. The Albanese government has known for years about the CFMEU, about the abuse and the violence against women, about the extortion, about the links to the outlaw motorcycle gangs. All of that has been fully known to ministers in the Albanese government, and yet they've done nothing about it. Now, why this is really important to Australians, and I think particularly to Victorians at the moment, is that when homes are getting broken into by kids who are stealing money or stealing valuables to sell, they're fueling a drug habit. They're buying drugs from outlaw motorcycle gang members who are the biggest distributors of amphetamines and drugs in our country. They're stealing cars from your home at the moment because there is a market that's been created by outlaw motorcycle gangs who are rebirthing these vehicles stolen from mums and dads who have worked hard here in Victoria and across the country. That is the other limb of the outlaw motorcycle gang business model. And the CFMEU, by paying figures, shadowy figures and extortion payments to the outlaw motorcycle gang members, that's fueling that criminal enterprise. Now, the Prime Minister stood up this faux administration model, which has only seen the CFMEU go from strength to strength. There are some individuals who are being employed now by building companies who work for the CFMEU. What are they doing? There are builders who are intimidated and feel that they can't provide information to the police because they feel that they are physically threatened by these outlaw motorcycle gang members who are doing the enforcement activities, who are the hired muscle for the CFMEU. We are literally wasting billions of dollars of taxpayers' money through this corrupt model, which is sanctioned by Anthony Albanese. The Prime Minister has no interest in clearing it up because he is the financial beneficiary, his party is the financial beneficiary of the donations of the CFMEU.